Um, so it has been basically a year and a half, kind of, ever since Bungie has released their teaser for the new extraction shooter that they are developing, called Marathon. Now, this game is supposed to be based off of the series from the 1990s that was originally playable on the Macintosh computers, and it is going to be a game for everything now, which is awesome. And but we haven't heard anything about it. And yeah, people are just not like optimistic about it, and they think that it's gonna run out soon. A little over 2 weeks ago, Marathon was reportedly being priced at, or is going to be priced at $40, and I believe this to be true. And many people say this is a bad thing because it won't bring anybody in, but honestly, I think it might do quite the opposite, right? Because if this is like the example of like a non-competitive and just fun extraction shooter, which the market right now is full of certain niches or just straight up Escape from Tarkov clones. Like, I think that this is very good. And let me explain myself here, right? Free to play games are not fun because you cannot progress, you cannot unlock anything playing a free to play game. All you do when you play a free to play game is you unlock cosmetics, and most of the time you have to pay for the said cosmetics, right? And I'm cool with cosmetics sometimes, but if it's changing or altering a game, right? That's not how an extraction shooter works. You need to know what your opponent's gear is. You need to know what they're wearing, how to kill them, and that you cannot do that with cosmetics. I'm sorry, but you cannot do that with like making skins and all that. You just cannot. And I'm glad that it's going in the $40 direction, right? But I just, if anything, I'd like them to follow how the Master Chief Collection did their battle passes. Most of Bungie got fired about 2 months ago, I think, and and what has happened, right, is that they just got fired because they didn't make enough money for the company, even though the CEO was doing whatever the hell he wanted, right? People have said that maybe this is the end of Bungie. Like, this is the end. The end that it's just the company will not exist anymore, right? And it truly is sad, right? But I think Marathon will still come out, even if there's nothing about it right now, and Destiny is not doing well, and just like the amount of firings, just like, what's his name, like Christopher Barrett, that dude, that weirdo. Glad he's out of the company, but yeah, just I think that it's really sad, right? But Marathon will still come out, even if some of the people working on it did not. Even some of the people who were working on it still got fired. I think that there is still a good chance of it coming out, and it won't be bad. Trust me, it will not. It's been worked on for 3 years, right? This It's been worked on for 3 years. Like, I wouldn't expect it to be a bad game. I really wanted to just. I'm just glad that it's not free to play, because that would be, if it was free to play, that it would not be a good thing. So, I wanted to talk about how live service could impact Marathon, right? Now, whenever people hear live service, they assume that a game is going to be filled with microtransactions and just a shit ton of like just stupid little like just stupid little battle passes and like all the DLCs and whatnot. But I don't think Marathon's gonna be about that. I think, in my opinion, I think Marathon is gonna go down the Helldivers 2 route because Sony owns Bungie, and Sony saw the success with Helldivers 2, and that in of itself is just really amazing. How basically we can basically have a game that could potentially be like Helldivers 2, but be a first-person focused extraction shooter instead of like a co-op shooter. And I think that the $40 thing, the $40 formula for Helldivers 2 is why that game got popular. And that's why I think Marathon can get popular. And I just say this to say that Marathon, it has to be good. Like $40, it just, the way it looks, it just, I don't know. As an Escape from Tarkov person who just hates the game, who has 300 hours in it, it's not fun to play by yourself. And you usually have to, if you're not good at the game, you usually need a team, or you just need to like man up and figure out how to do this stuff. But that's what I'm hoping with this new game, is that it's easy to pick up, but still is intricate like Tarkov, but it isn't hard at all, and that somebody with a different gear could probably survive a fight better than somebody who's all chatted out with the best of the best. And yeah, no, I think that's what Marathon is gonna be. Is gonna be something that's just easy to pick up, but still like intricate on many levels. So yeah, that part about it, it's very nice. So yeah. So I'm not much of a public speaker, right? But one thing that kind of pisses me off sometimes with YouTube is whenever I see like something and I want to know more about it, and turns out that like a bunch of like the a bunch of like the stuff that's made by people who don't know much about the subject is like very it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's very, very, very negative sometimes with people, or with more people who don't know about what they're talking about, right? And I don't know. I just wanted to make something just to say that this is not gonna be a bad game. It's gonna be an alright game. And I genuinely think that when you start judging a game based off of nothing, right? We have seen nothing about this game. I don't think that's a good thing. I genuinely think that, and I don't mean this to be hurtful to anybody, but please just think of things optimistically instead of thinking, oh, Bungie's doomed. Fucking this game is doomed. Their whole thing is doomed. And all that. And yeah, it's just, please think about this optimistically, right? The game hasn't even come out yet. Not even like trailers and stuff has been shown. Not even gameplay. Like, it's yeah. Just be optimistic. Don't judge it until you see the full thing. Yeah, this is the first ever YouTube video that I've ever made, and thank you for giving this confidence to the 2 people who subscribe to my YouTube channel. Right? Just thank you for the confidence, because I genuinely thank you, because this is it's just incredible that I'm able to talk about this stuff, and thank you so much for watching. Please tell me what I can fix and how you recommend fixing that, because I'm new to this thing. I don't want to be like one of those influencers. I just want to get my point out there. Yeah, just please tell me what I can do, and you all have a great time. Stay positive. Don't think negative. Keep on working. Give it 120%. Okay.